Iraqi Dinar Revaluation is a financial turning point just hours away. Welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar RV channel, your trusted destination for accurate foreign currency updates, financial insight, and global economic trends. Imagine waking up tomorrow to global headlines announcing the long-awaited revaluation (RV) of the Iraqi dinar. For over a decade, thousands of hopeful investors have clung to the belief that Iraq's currency would regain its former strength. Now, according to well-known currency commentator Frank26, that dream might finally become reality. Frank26 recently shared an update that has reignited excitement among currency holders and analysts alike. He believes Iraq is on the verge of unveiling a transformative financial move, an official revaluation of its national currency. But unlike past speculation cycles that fizzled out, this round of buzz is grounded in actual policy changes and verifiable economic progress. What's different this time? For years, Iraq has battled political instability, conflict, and financial mismanagement. These factors repeatedly delayed any hope of monetary reform. But things are changing. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has taken substantial steps to modernize its financial infrastructure, implement tighter monetary controls, and meet international regulatory standards. Some experts now believe the CBI may be preparing for a major announcement within the next 24 to 48 hours. If so, this could be a defining moment not only for Iraq, but for global investors who've maintained their belief in the dinar's long-term potential. Unlike in the past, Iraq has now introduced digital banking upgrades, improved its anti-money laundering practices, and collaborated with major global institutions like the IMF and World Bank. These are not rumors. They're documented advancements that demonstrate Iraq's readiness to reintegrate with the global financial system. Frank26 bold prediction. Frank26, a longtime voice in the dinar community, has made one of his most confident predictions yet, that the revaluation announcement could come as early as tomorrow. His statements align with a growing body of evidence from within Iraq and abroad, suggesting the country has now satisfied key prerequisites to move forward. These include building up foreign currency reserves, enhancing compliance with global banking regulations, modernizing payment platforms, reducing corruption, and increasing fiscal transparency. Internal reports indicate that Iraq has already distributed newly printed dinar notes to select financial institutions, a move that hints at imminent change. Frank26 claims that American financial entities have been quietly preparing behind the scenes, further supporting his belief that this event has been carefully planned rather than spontaneously decided. The foundation of change: real reform. In the past, much of the optimism around the Iraqi dinar was speculative, driven by rumor rather than evidence. But today, there is a measurable shift. Iraq's economy, while still developing, has made enormous strides. Regulatory frameworks have been introduced. Public debt has been restructured. Iraq's central bank has gained greater credibility, both regionally and globally. These improvements are the result of years of effort and international cooperation. The country's leadership has signaled a strong desire to return to economic normalcy. Compliance with international systems like SWIFT, adoption of real-time electronic payments, and enhanced cybersecurity protocols all point toward serious preparation for global reintegration. Could tomorrow be the day? If Frank26's forecast proves correct, tomorrow could mark the beginning of a new chapter for Iraq. A confirmed revaluation would reintroduce the dinar to foreign exchange markets and set a new precedent for international trade and investment. For many dinar holders, this could mean substantial financial gains, depending on the rate at which the RV is implemented. Experts believe the rollout will be controlled and gradual, potentially with limits on the volume of currency exchanges during the initial days to protect Iraq's reserves and avoid market instability. A managed float system might follow, allowing the currency to adjust organically in response to supply and demand. The United States has played a quiet but significant role in this transformation. U.S. Treasury officials have reportedly praised Iraq's progress, acknowledging its efforts to stabilize reserves and adhere to international monetary standards. This kind of global backing is crucial. It gives credibility to Iraq's re-entry into the global financial ecosystem. A new economic identity for Iraq. What makes the current moment especially significant is that Iraq is not simply looking to boost the value of its currency. It is seeking to redefine its economic identity. A successful revaluation would signal Iraq's emergence as a serious player in international commerce. New investments, expanded trade partnerships, and increased regional influence could all stem from this financial reset. It would also bring clarity to Iraq's domestic market, reduce black market dependency, and promote trust in national financial institutions. According to Frank26, this moment has been carefully choreographed, not rushed. The systems are in place. The groundwork has been laid. Now, all that's left is the official confirmation. How high could the dinar go? One of the most common questions investors have is, what value will the dinar reach? Frank26 believes the initial rate could be just over $1 US per IQD, a significant leap from its current nominal rate. If implemented, this would instantly reshape the investment landscape for dinar holders. That said, analysts expect Iraq to manage the revaluation carefully. The focus will likely be on long-term appreciation tied to economic growth, oil exports, and stable governance. It's unlikely Iraq would pursue a volatile spike in currency value. Instead, expect gradual strengthening over time as the country's economy continues to mature. Strategic decisions. After the RV. For investors, a confirmed revaluation presents both opportunity and challenge. Some may rush to exchange their dinar for immediate profit. Others may choose to hold on, anticipating further appreciation. Experts caution against emotional decisions. This is a moment that requires strategic thinking. Investors should work with licensed financial advisors, use verified exchange platforms, and stay alert to scams or misinformation. The early days after an RV could bring confusion, fluctuating rates, and even regulatory changes. Being informed and prepared is critical to making smart decisions during this transition period. The bigger picture. National transformation. Ultimately, this isn't just a financial story. It's a story of a nation reclaiming its place on the global stage. Iraq has overcome years of turmoil and has now begun to demonstrate what is possible through reform, cooperation, and forward-thinking leadership. Whether the announcement comes tomorrow or shortly thereafter, the evidence suggests we are closer than ever before to witnessing the Iraqi Dinar revaluation. The significance of this shift cannot be overstated. It marks a rebirth for Iraq's financial system and a milestone for those who believed in its potential from the start. Final thoughts. Caution is still warranted. The dinar has been at the center of speculation for years, and not every prediction has come true. But this time feels different. Backed by hard data, structural progress, and international endorsement, the possibility of an RV has never looked more realistic. Should it happen, it will not only reward long-term investors, but also signal Iraq's transformation into a more stable, transparent, and globally engaged economy. The countdown has begun. Stay informed, act wisely, and be ready, because the next chapter in Iraq's financial story may be just a few hours away.